how a Tangawala became the biggest emperor in the world of spices. And today we will discuss the MDH, which became the biggest brand, and what are the business lessons we should learn from this to apply it in our business to build a brand. But before learning anything, first we will know about the history and the struggle behind the brand. First we will know from where and how the journey of MDH began. So MDH means Mashia Di Hatti, which was founded by Mashia Dharampal Gulati. At the same time, India got its independence from the colonial rule in 15th August 1947. Along with the independence, India got partitioned into two nations, India and Pakistan, in which lives of lakhs of families got destroyed. And the same incident happened with the family of Mr. Dharampal Gulati, and in search of employment he came to Delhi, and there he purchased a tanga. He used to ride a tanga from New Delhi railway station to Qutub Road and from Karol Bagh to Bara Hindu Rao. At that time, he used to take 2 annas from a passenger. So getting upset from it, he sold his tanga, and from that money he took a shop on rent. In that shop he started his ancestral work, in which his father also believed in it. And in earlier days, due to working with his father in making spices, he has got excellent understanding in this business. What he did, he believed in the work of his father and opened a small shop on Ajmal Khan Road, Karol Bagh. From there he started his ancestral spice making business. He named his shop as Mashia Di Hatti Sialkot Wale, which was well connected with the ancestral business in Sialkot. And Dharampalji worked very hard in making different kinds of spices by himself. Slowly and gradually, his hard work started giving results to him. As and when people started noticing that this is the same Degi Mirch Wale from Sialkot, people started converting into customers and started purchasing different kinds of spices. Soon the business started to attract new customers, got very popular, and started making huge profits. It also gave a great motivation to work more on this. Further, he purchased a land in Kirti Nagar to set up manufacturing unit of Mashia Di Hatti. Now the question arises, how the MDH became the biggest emperor in spice business. So the basic philosophy which was followed by Mr. Dharampal Gulati ji in his brand success is, give the world the best you have and the best will come back to you. And he believed in 3 core values, that is being honest, hard work, and being polite with the customers. That made very strong relationship with the customers that gave results in customer retention, and through quality of spices it created a word of mouth for new customers. Now point arises, what lessons we can learn from MDH and implement in our business. And the first thing comes to our mind is its jingle, that is Asli Masale Sach Sach. So if you want to become a brand, just choose a jingle that resonates your business and attracts your customers easily. At first, you have to identify your target audience, its geographical locations, age, role, choices, and behavior. So as per it, you have to make your own jingle. Second important thing for a brand is its tagline. Tagline is the most important part of your product strategy. It helps in building customers' trust in your brand. You have to choose a tagline which makes customers believe completely in your product quality. Like MDH had Asli Masale Sach Sach, which means the comparison of the spices has been done with the truth. So you have to choose a tagline in which people can compare their beliefs with trust and quality. And the third important thing is by choosing a right brand ambassador. The role of a brand ambassador is quite critical in building a brand. The brand ambassador of MDH is Mr. Dharampal Gulati ji. Not only he promotes his business, but also does his branding. That is the perfect example of personal branding that gives the personal touch of the brand with ambassador. So if you want to choose your brand ambassador, that he should be where the customers can relate with himself. And the next point is giving back to the society. What you give to society, it comes back to you. So charity is an important aspect of any successful businessman. Mr. Gulati did a lot of charity work during his lifetime. He made donations to orphanages, schools, and so forth. So coming to the conclusion, always follow 3 business ethics, that is hard work, honesty, and customer satisfaction. Focus on building a brand and contribute to society through your business, as society will contribute to your business. What are your views on the struggle behind the MDH? Please comment below, like this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel.